When I'm on holiday, I usually like to spend the first few days relaxing at the beach or with a book next to a swimming pool. But then after a while, I start to get a little bit bored. And so that's when I like to visit an interesting town or maybe a museum or an art gallery.
So what I love to do on holiday is really explore a new place, walking around a lot and visiting all the interesting historical and cultural places. And eating is important.
The kind of holiday I really like at the moment is going back to my hometown, back to Cornwall, a town called Penzance where I grew up. And I really enjoy taking my family back there to visit places where I grew up, to meet some of my old friends, and for them to meet their grandpa and spend time with him. So for me, holidays at the moment are about going back in time, if you like, and going back to my hometown.
When I'm traveling, I like to go to a place and kind of stay in an area for a while and explore it. Don't really like hopping from city to city. I'd rather get to know a place, and of course you've got to stay there for a bit to do that.
I've never ever been to the USA, even though I've always seen it in films and on TV programs. So yeah, that's somewhere I'd like to visit, see for myself, maybe New York or San Francisco.
I would really love to visit Mozambique if I get the chance one day. The reason for this, I studied Spanish and Portuguese, and as part of my Portuguese course we read a book that was from Mozambique, and I'm just really curious as to what the country's like. I almost went there when I graduated to teach English, and I didn't. I went to Brazil, but I've always left with the doubt of what would it be like to travel to Mozambique and to experience the country.
I would love to visit Mexico. The art, the history, the ancient history is just so interesting and attractive to me. The food as well. So yeah, Mexico, if I ever get the chance, I would love to go.
Gosh, there are loads of places I'd like to go. I'd really like to go back to Nepal. I haven't been there in 20 years, and I spent a long time there in the past, and I'm sure it's changed loads, and I'd really like to see it. It's a beautiful place with great people.